I chose economics because, again, growing up in this area, there was always a big dividing line between environmentalists and people that were more pro-business. And I always felt that it didn't need to be this big division in the community, that you could make money in the timber industry or in other industries and still be kind to the environment. And so I wanted to explore the business side of it to be able to do that.
I was an econ major as an undergraduate, and I loved economics. And I joined the Peace Corps right after I graduated, and while I was there, I was very interested in development economics. And so I decided to actually do development economics. I needed to go on and get a PhD. And so that's what I did.
I chose economics, I think because I really enjoy it. It's something that kind of came easy to me, and so it was a natural choice. My pathway in the economics department is self-constructed. They have an option where you can make your own pathway. And so mine involves my economics major together with a minor in women's studies.
I became an economics major because I have a background in accounting. I was working as an assistant bookkeeper and found that I really liked and was good at working with the numbers. My background was in fine arts. I first went to college, went to an art college for 2 years, but something just didn't sit right. It let me explore my creative side, but that was about all it let me explore. And what I have found in being an economics major has been that there's a lot of leeway to be creative with economics. Economics applies to everything. It's not just about crunching numbers. And so it offers me the opportunity to do more.
Every one of the faculty members here in the Department of Economics works with students on a number of projects. I can give you an idea of the types of things that I've worked on. I'm looking at issues of housing and zoning. I wrote a paper with a student of mine on the local gasoline market. That was a couple of years ago. We actually got that published, so that was kind of neat. And she went on to enter a PhD program. We're proud of her. We have done work on natural resource economics, fisheries. That's one of my colleagues has worked on that. Looked at other issues of housing, real estate, affordability, looking at environmental impact reports and analyses concerning how important or beneficial it would be to renovate a local theater, for instance, or what's the impact of recruiting and retaining healthcare workers in one of the neighboring counties. I worked with a student on that project.
They were really friendly. I don't hesitate to go to their office, and they're really open, actually open during the office hours. So you get a chance to ask questions or talk about career if you're afraid of your career, and get advices. And if you wanted to get in touch with real world experiences, you can ask if there's any projects that's available, and that's how you learn other stuff.
Because I always liked math, and I wanted to be able to make a real difference in the world, and I was thinking that probably dealing with money and understanding the allocation of funds was probably the way to do it.
I do a lot of things for fun at HSU, actually. I'm founder and president of the HSU Scuba Diving Club. I've got my minor in scientific diving, so I do a lot of really cold scuba diving. I'm trying to get my leadership minor so that I can take a year off and take people scuba diving all around Latin America. I also enjoy playing music. I sang in the jazz choir with HSU for a while, and I also am the host and co-founder of an all-women open mic in the community. So I swim and I sing and go to school.
I came to Humboldt from Modesto, California. Why I came to Humboldt? It's a small atmosphere. It's got a great student-teacher ratio. It's personable with the instructors, the beautiful environment, and everybody's really mellow and down to earth. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else.
My first year here was very different from upstate New York. There are The weather's beautiful, mostly year-round. There's a lot of rain, but it's beautiful, nice, misty rain, and so it was easy to fall into the sort of pace of Humboldt County, and the students here are very open, and so my first year here was good. It made me think that I made the right decision to come here.
I love the outdoors, so I spend a lot of time riding my bike, walking around town, going to the beach. During the summer, you can go about a half hour or an hour inland, and you get beautiful rivers and swimming, fishing, hiking, camping types things. There's also a lot of music that comes up through here because we're right in between Seattle and San Francisco, so it's an easy place for musicians to stop through. The other thing we do is just hang out at home, enjoy the weather and play games with friends.
My advice for freshmen and transfer students is to not jump into a major just because the title sounds good. I would advise you to take classes, meet the faculty, actually look at what classes you're going to have to take for 4 years, and see if those classes interest you, if you already know what you think you're going to learn. Really get to know the faculty and see if they're going to give you any guidance or just brush you off.
The Economics Forum was a project. It was for our capstone course. There were 2 students from our course put together a forum where we discussed an economics paper. They pick out a paper for a certain Friday, and we go and we talk about it for a couple hours, what everyone's viewpoint is, what they think about it, and there's professors there with us, and it's pretty interesting. It's good to interact with the students and the faculty.
When I graduate, when I first came in, I thought I wanted to go work for a timber company and work in economic development in that. But after going here, I've decided that I'm more interested in community development as a whole rather than a specific industry. So I want to enter into the public sector.
When you leave here, you don't have everything that you need for the next 50 years of your life, but we've tried to get you grounded in the starting point, and from that it's a foundation. And like the ancient wisdom says, when you get to the top of the mountain, keep on climbing. And that's what I recommend for our students as well.